It is important that you take time to yourself to focus solely on yourself and heal and do the shadow work and the inner work and journaling your triggers and learning coping skills and mechanisms and being in some form of solitude. Because if you ever heard of same energy, just a different body, or attracting the same, like different people, but it's the same energy, like same demon within like the bodies or the people that come to you. First we have to take accountability for ourselves, putting ourselves in those situations where we were attracting or in the alignment or the same frequency as those that we attract during that time, and then acknowledge and take accountability, but also change ourselves. By changing ourselves, we would be able to change who aligns or who is attracted or magnetized to us, like like a magnet and stuff like that. By changing ourselves and changing the parts of ourselves that even attracted that person around us in the first place is good as well. Those points during those times where you were doing X amount of YZ thinking or feeling, or those times when you were going through that. So you changing the parts of yourselves that attracted the same energy but in a different body over and over however many times. I know I couldn't be the only one who have or could have experienced something like that, but just change. Be willing to change the aspects of yourself that attracted them anyway. So if you lack boundaries before, start having some boundaries now. If you never said no before, stop being a yes man to everybody. Just say no. Or you ain't even gotta say no. Like disassociate or like distance yourself or create some type of where you don't really talk to them or don't even talk to them at all. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta make sure that you keep yourself in order and in check at all times. You can't control another person, place, or thing or anything outside of you. That's like the aspect of kind of the illusion. Like you can only control yourself at the end of the day. You only have power like truly over your own self. So once you change yourself, that's how you change your circumstances. That's how you change your environments. That's how you change the people that are magnetized or attracted to you through the law of like attraction and stuff like that. So yeah, you don't have to keep manifesting or keep going through the experience of attracting a whole completely different person that doesn't look like the previous person, but yet since you were probably still holding on to the previous energies of, I guess, breakup or whatever situation that happened, and you never healed that or acknowledged that or took time to look into mirror, self-reflect, self accountability, acknowledging the things that you did or the things that you were probably doing, thinking, feeling, or even acting in action that would only lead to you manifesting or that frequency matching with someone that was say similar or same like the previous person. So I would suggest like journaling. I would suggest like acknowledging where you can take accountability at, where you can change your behaviors at. No longer doing the behaviors that you did before to even attract this said person or this energy, because I mean the world is like spiritual. It's it looks physical, it looks tangible. This looks like it's tangible, but this is really like a frequency, vibration, energy. It was a thought before it came physical. You know what I'm saying? And the person kept giving their emotions, their thoughts, their feelings to it, and it materialized in concrete. Now I can touch it. You know what I'm saying? But it was just an idea before. So our ideas and our thoughts and our emotions and what beyond, and how long as far as days, months we spend in a certain energy. Let's, for analogy, let's say it's anger. If we stay in that frequency, in that vibration for so long, we'll end up eventually attracting. You could end up attracting angry people around you. You know what I'm saying? By you just being in an angry vibration. You know what I'm saying? A low vibration. But imagine if you're in a high vibration, let's say you've learned how to take accountability. Maybe you started realizing, okay, well, I wasn't setting boundaries, or I wasn't saying no, or I wasn't making my standards known, or not even saying, like, you gotta say like your standards right away. I mean, it's a certain way to do that as well, because you don't want to rush and tell somebody all your standards or what you expect, because you're giving them the blueprint on how to play you, because you basically telling them, okay, all the things that they could pretend to be. You know what I'm saying? So this also ties into also another way how you can prevent manifesting the same energy, different body, is by also acknowledging. I almost lost my train of thought, but let me get it. Let me see if I can bring it back. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.